Hey guys, I am Vanguard with some friends doing a deck profile on Daikaiser Dayusha.
Ooh, D-Robos!
Kuro, why are you here and not doing videos? I don't know.
Yeah, so
We're at Kuro's house. It's the best part.
yeah.
That's the best thing.
Apparently the best starter just out of the whole game now because he can search for grade 3, just any situation.
Guaranteed break ride, guys.
It's a guaranteed break ride if you got four.
It's Goyusha.
Guaranteed cross break ride if you do it right.
So if some of you guys don't know what he does, he's basically if you have 4 dimensional robo rear guards, and if you're on a grade 2 dimensional robo, just put them all in the soul and you get a grade 3 ride.
To be precise, the Vanguard has to be a
dimensional robo.
It has to be a D robo. So that's something that has to be said right now because a lot of people forget about that.
Right. And then going to trigger lineups, it's pretty simple. 4 heals, 6 crits, 6 draws.
Pretty standard for this.
Some people were asking about the 8 crits. It's okay, but like this deck does need some pieces. So 6 draws is pretty good.
Especially if you're going for the if you're gonna use the superior rod. You're minusing yourself at least 2 cards most of the time. Right. So you want those draws to get that back.
Yeah, so just that, and then grade 1's pretty simple. These are gonna be die shields, but for now, diamond aces because they're perfect cards, and I run 4 because let's say you're mirror matching like we did tonight. I'm gonna get 4 crits on my face. So perfect cards, please.
It's painful.
4 die mariners because now you don't have to conserve your soul as you did like before, so you can just soul blast them and go for more power. If you're just on regular Dayusha, which I'm going to point out later on, he needs the power to get an extra crit, so you got to start pressuring the opponent. So Die Mariners and then Die Tigers, 10k, thank you God.
Support, yeah.
Thank you God.
D-Robo support, rock on.
Early attack, thank you. And then I'm running 2 Laurels as personal tech.
The best support card for Dimension Please of all time, I swear.
Right.
So for those that don't know Laurel's effect, if your Vanguard attack hits, was it rest for
Dimensional roll?
Dimension Please. Stand your Vanguard. Which we'll get to the combos after that. It sets up for such awful like OTK combos.
I have a question about the grade 1 layup here. Have you thought about putting Die Braves in here?
Die Braves? Well, when they come out, I might try them out. But to be honest, I mean Laurels just do so much work at the back. It creates pressure the opponent to guard. It forces to guard even when you're at a grade 2. Let's say you have a full field, you attack. They might try to guard, but you weren't really aiming for that. So I mean. So, I mean, Laurels are just...
You can play a lot more mind games with Laurel than you can with Die Brave.
Yeah,
Die Brave, I mean, it just gives you a crit just to go out, but Laurels, you know, they're...
No, Die Brave is...
They just give you...
Die Brave, you hit, you draw a card.
Oh, that one. My bad. I do have them in my box. Counterblast 1, yeah, draw. No, it's not going to do too much work, really. That's probably why I forgot what it was because it didn't do too much work.
Yeah, Commander Laurel up just puts in more pressure.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the die cannon, my bad.
Oh, no.
Grade 2 lineups, what's his name again?
Kaiser.
I keep calling him Daikaiser, but it's Kaiser. Dimensional Robo Kaiser.
Technically, they are the same robot. So,
right.
Yeah.
But he just does... It's
an automatic...
Ride grade 3, it's 5k. If you're riding him, you just get an extra critical for that turn. So great.
Totally
and
then he's a 9k, so I mean, even with a 9k on the rear guard, still pretty good.
Right.
Die Dragons, a staple. More D-Robo support. You always need the D-Robo support. 12Ks are still pretty nasty.
By the way, these are just common rares.
Yeah. That was so dumb.
But as we were talking about, this is a 12k attacker, Die Dragon. Pretty much we call what you need in the deck. You know, 12k attackers. My grade 2s are kind of there, but got 10k because I really want that early guarding going on if I get them.
Your drills are the drills that will pierce the heavens.
Speaking of drills, running 2 die drillers. These guys I actually really like. Might take him out for these just because he's put up so much work.
Counterblast 1 for plus 4k, and he's an 8k.
I mean, dude, Drillgao? Yeah.
And then, I'm running Dayusha, so he kind of gives the extra critical right away. He's like a Cosmo Beak, so really good.
He's a better Cosmo Beak.
And yeah,
Sorry.
going with the grade 3 lineups, Daikaiser and then Dayusha.
So Gagagar and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not an anime fan really, but...
Don't worry,
So,
I'm here. That's
could
why
you
I'm here.
exactly explain what Daikaiser actually does when his
Alright,
break ride
he's a
goes off?
break ride. What he does, he gives a plus 10 to your Vanguard, of course.
The written unit.
And better, he gives an extra critical to that Vanguard.
And
Somewhere Ashley is crying.
somewhere Ashley's crying.
But when when the Vanguard attacks, if you drive check a grade 3, you can retire anything on the Guardian circle. So let's say someone perfect guarded, I drive check a grade 3, all that just goes through,
The perfect guard goes completely away.
So basically, it's meant to power up your Vanguard circle and to punch through the Guardian circle so that the attack gets through for all your work.
You're piercing the heavens. It's really...
You have a lock on the door, knock knock.
knock knock, break the lock.
Actually, no, it's not even. You just wave at it and it just goes...
But I am considering reverse Dayusha, which my friend is testing out.
It's so
It's
fun.
great. With the break ride and then extra minus, I mean, your opponent's not gonna do anything really.
So then, how's
Let's talk about that.
this current deck been working out for you so far?
It's going great. Except the fact I've been having some consistency issue on winning for the moment, but I'm pretty sure with the extra support we're getting, the reverse Dayushas and that, I mean, it's pretty great. Just the only fact that really was iffy was the Dayushas because it's a 10k Vanguard, which I kind of, because like the defense issue was kind of the problem, but it still does great. It's what you call an OTK, which is a 1-turn kill, so definitely a
So
great.
then-
Considering if you're going, from the break ride into Dayusha, you're automatically getting the 10k, which puts you at crit 2. You use the break ride skill, you're at crit 3. So and that's where the Laurel comes in. You swing in with your Vanguard. You do at least 3 damage. You put whatever triggers you want on Dayusha. You rest your rear guard. You stand him again, and you just fly into him.
I mean, I've been playing my buddies, Marvin, my other I Am Vanguard guy. They've been
Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah, Daniel's been perfect guarding 2 times in a row.
I mean, yeah,
That was the smartest play I've seen, but
Well,
he had to waste that much cards.
I've seen some people when I've been play testing it, they will perfect guard and then 1 to pass or 2 to pass from
Right.
that. Which actually, if you think about it, a perfect guard and 2 pass is a no pass, no matter what happens. Well, unless they drive tech. No, even if they drive tech 2 grade 3s, that's still a no pass.
Right.
It's
The
still
point is
really
that it
is.
makes you overguard. So
Yes.
Yeah.
that's pretty much the
Which
point.
I really like about this deck because most people would usually do 2 to pass on Vanguard attacks, which I see very often against really competitive players. This deck just kind of defies all that. It just kind of creates a new meta. I'm pretty sure that in Japan we'll get a new meta on that.
We'll see what happens when 13 comes out.
Reverse Dayusha.
It might be a catastrophe. Get it?
But anyways, comment, rate, and subscribe to I Am Vanguard, and of course the Kuro because he's right beside us.
Yeah, I'm just here. So.
But thanks for watching, and this is I Am Vanguard checking out Image the Victory. I Am Vanguard.